Hey now, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Squish Files, our heart and soul of our channel. What got us started in the first place is No Man's Sky, and these are tips, tricks, and a walkthrough for beginner and returning players. Welcome everybody. A couple of quick channel announcements. Next week is our wet community block party, and I'm going to be doing videos on that in the next couple of days. Essentially what this is, I hold an event in No Man's Sky that is similar to a block party. So everyone is invited. It's in Euclid Galaxy. I can taxi people. We can taxi people as a group. The entire community comes together. We help out. We play. We have fun at a custom-built base. We do firework displays. You know, those fireworks have got to have some usage, right? So everyone will be invited, and I'll get detailed video out on that very, very shortly. So if you hear a low hum in the background, I apologize. It's incredibly hot today. I have fans and air conditioners running everywhere, a nice cold drink beside me, trying to keep myself and my equipment cool. So let's get started. All right, so we are now at a spot where we have a handle on most of the basics. Resource gathering, space stations, trading posts, miner settlements, interacting with everything that has an interaction. So now we're going to move into doing more work on our main goals, right? We're going to hit the main storyline really, really heavy from this point. So let's go to our base, see what this base computer has to say. There's our new decoration. We have our first storage container. We're going to go in here. We're going to check out this computer archive. Input recovery passkey. I, and thee. Leave. Alright, before I do that, I want to look at the log here. And it just says an automated archive recovery process. So I really don't, it has been so long since I did the original missions, Alone Amidst the Stars, the Atlas Path, the Anomaly, all of these, that the computer archives. I completed all this on my main save a couple of years ago, and really have not done the main storyline since. My survival save, I've just skipped it and did my save. You know, I went to Travelers for the glyphs, you know, or I got a taxi to another guy, I forget, but I've gotten the glyphs without. But if you follow the main story, so if you follow this primary mission till you complete the main story, you will get all of the glyphs to be able to travel anywhere. You will reach the center of Euclid and travel to the next one, which is Hilbert. And then from there, you're free to be you. And it works a lot like the expeditions that you may have started on, where each successive step in the main missions gives you the resources and info for the next step. So please, if you're going to play this game anytime soon, you know, set aside those 5, 10, 15 hours, whatever it takes you, complete this short main mission, and then from there, your character is just free to roam this vast universe and make your character be what you want to be, a trader, a pirate, you know, the Galactic Federation, whatever. So let's check this archive, since we don't have any real information, and we'll just put in this first I. Okay, so Viking, we'll try that. No. Friend? No. Corvax. That one popped up twice. No. Interloper? No. Ra? Warrior? I? Aha! Automated archive recovery in progress. %, data recovered, new data available, search construction database and search archives. So let's check our construction database first. Base technology data extracted, downloading, solar panel, yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This gives us a much better power source. Additional data available, log data from something recovered, search archives, entry follows. My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. Controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me. No memory of it, no sense of it before. Readable archive retrieval complete. Begin defrag of next segment. So we now have a new blueprint on our build menu, and that is the solar panel, which we have everything but gold, and the battery, which we have everything but magnetized ferrite. We have some new building materials. We have a signal booster now that we need to build. So we have quite a few things now that we can build and place. Some functional, some decorative. So at this point, what I'm going to do is, let's see what we have. we have a lot and then we don't have a lot. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fire up this biofuel generator real quick so that I can have some power. And I'll use carbon for that.
Technology recharge.
I'm going to open my storage containers and I'm going to store some things. Things that I actually cannot use right now, but that I don't want to lose. Okay, that's all of that. Let's go into our ship inventory. And you can see here from the ship inventory, we can just throw things straight into the storage. All right, and this we're going to transfer to our suit, and this we're going to transfer to our suit, and this will go to our suit, and that will go to our suit. Now, we have all this stuff in our suit. We have a B-class life support module. We're going to go ahead and install that. And so I'm going to move my hazard protection here. I want to leave my jetpack on this supercharged slot. In fact, we're going to move things around, put the mod in the supercharged slot, so you can see where I start out with jetpacks of 100%, recharge is 2, sprint recovery is 6. When I move that into the supercharged slots, it's now 125, 28, and 33, which is a huge, huge boost. So we're going to leave the jetpack there. We'll move our hazard protection over here. And we're going to take our life support and we're going to surround it like this to optimize, to our best to optimize life support with our adjacency bonus, which again is highlighted by the colored boxes when you place same technology next to each other. Excuse me, that's a hard thing for me to get out and be comprehensive. I'm just going to move things around a little bit so that it's more organized. Give me just a second. I personally cannot do disorganization. It drives me bonkers. All right, much better. Now I got some room. I know what I can do. And so this right here, these things are conversionable. Rusted metal converts to ferrite dust, which converts to all this. Living slime and residual goop through a 5 step process is that is convertible to nanites. Not a lot, but every little bit helps, especially at the beginning of the game. There are better nanite return items that are convertible in just one step. We will get to those. Effigies, relics, casings, anything like that, those are used as gifts not only to NPCs but to monoliths and such to gain rewards and sometimes information and race standing, species standing. Living Pearl, it's used for building, crafting, upgrading, and trading. So we're just going to hold on to this stuff for right now, and we can access it when we need it through various methods, even if we have to pop back here to the base real quick. Then we will be upgrading our power system and whatnot. In the meantime, our next little mission we have to reach the long distance transmitter and reestablish contact with Artemis. And there's our little crescent-shaped red triangle with our mission statement. Our mission icon, and hey look, Hollow Terminus, very close to our own base. Let's jet back there. And again, this gives us an approximate location. And oh man, it can be 200 200 yards, whatever from you, or it can be 800-900. And on a hazardous planet, it can get difficult. So when you hit the upper atmosphere through the cloud layer and you hear that beep beep, start looking around, do a ship scan immediately. And there you can see I have an unknown building there. And it is just shy of the puddle they're telling me to land in. So I'm gonna guess that's it. In fact, I know that's it. Those are big giant communication towers. Long range, long distance transmitter, that's it. So we're gonna land here in the green circle so as to conserve liftoff fuel. Because anytime you're flying into a location and you see that blue circle that then turns green for you to land in, land there. That, whether it's a landing pad or it's one of these little pylons that are right here that acts as a landing pad where you can even call your ship to it. When you take off from these, you do not use launch fuel. So, always use that advantage, especially in early stage where your little radiant pillar or your first ship may not have much in the way of mods, and launch fuel, every other launch or every launch even, you're having to fuel up just to get off the ground. Hey, Dumbo. All right, we need creature pellets. Can I make creature pellets? I can. We're gonna make some creature pellets. And And we're going to go into our creatures menu to the companion register. We can have 2 pets, and after that we have to spend nanites to buy additional slots for additional pets. I'm going to get this little bubbly guy here. Come here, boy. Come here. So basically you feed it. Once you've fed it a creature pellet, you can then interact with it, and you have various options. If the size is correct, you can ride it. You can extract a material from it, which I just did. And you can adopt it as a companion, which I just did. And I now have a new buddy. And if you go down to your quick menu, go to the little paw print, we have companion register. And we have Cody. He's lonely. He has little of a trust in issue. He's got a good climate. He is 42 kilograms and 1.1 meter tall. He's an adult, and he's playful, gentle, and very independent and adventurous. But since he looks like he does, we're just going to name him Dumbo, because I love those ears he's got. And there we have a companion, and now you need to feed your companion, and you need to pet your companion. And you can see you can customize his appearance with various items. However, most of them are strictly what am I trying to say here? Cosmetic. They really don't do anything for you. And I don't see the one I normally use, so we'll just give him an armor plate with good old number 9. And we'll throw that in our black dog colors. And there he goes. Now, when you want to, if they get in your way, you just go ahead and go back to the paw print, and you can dismiss them. And you can call them the same way. All right, now we have a pet. Yay!
Life support power.
Low. Juice up our life support. We'll use one of those batteries to save oxygen. We're going to hit this sector save. That's going to give us a save and some nanites, or in this case, a navigation module. That box gave us a Gek relic, and this one gave us a Gek relic. So we got, a life support gel, nice. All right, so our objective is up there. You gotta love the little energy ball connected ladders. You can jetpack, just don't overshoot. Yep. And here is a holographic comms tower. So we have to recharge the transmitter to boost the signal. And to do that, we need Sodium or sodium nitrate. Wow, we don't have a lot, so this is going to be a tad costly. Hollow terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. So, what, AT&T? Is this Sprint? Extra power should allow me to reestablish contact to Artemis. So let's tune in to his frequency. Kenneth, I tried to locate Artemis's frequency, uploading the data from previous communication. And here we go. Oh, and there's Artemis in VR. Let's talk to him. Who's there? You, it's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream. Yeah, I hope so, pal. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here, and there's something wrong with blank. It's easy to create a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. So who are you? The stranger smiles. I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? Ask what you mean. They do not respond with speech, they transmit a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxies. I see this stranger's first breath yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness I hear it said, anomaly detected. Designation, traveler. Awaken. What I showed you just now, it has haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We are the travelers, discoverers of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must have known you were not like the others. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from that crashed ship? Upload data. Much of my equipment is damaged. I am alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across this system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll be able to find my way out, and you'll get all the answers you seek. Sounds good. Thank you, traveler. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. Alright, so we need to build a signal booster. I need a carbon nanotube. Pop that real quick. And we'll just throw this signal booster right here because we can always pick it up. And triangulate position. And we can see that up there on the next planet, the next location for a signal boost is available. So we're going to also, the signal booster can also locate nearby structures. Just like this. And boop. And we have a signal. A resource depot. Let's take our signal booster. Where do we park? Right there. And we're just basically going to jump off the balcony onto our trusty horse. Y'all ready? Yahoo! We did it. All right, let's go check that resource depot real quick and take a look at what that is and what that can get us. Aside from dead, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and land. And then I'm going to show you guys how I get a resource depot. Maybe they're just going to be nosy and not start shooting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call my freighter. I don't have one, that's right. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to mark this spot. Forgot I didn't have a... see, there we are about that launch fuel. Thankfully I have some. We're going to jet right... Ooh, there is a nice low-flying frigate. That's what makes this game cool, folks. I don't know, you know, I really hope for those that are willing to play a Bethesda game that isn't modded. I really hope you guys are... Oh, there he goes. All right, I accidentally shot at him. That's a bad thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and I'm going to call the anomaly in this case, as I'm a good distance from the space station and I don't have a freighter to do this with. There we are. Now we're going to go back down to our little discovered place where I set my marker. Now this is a resource depot, and it is full of all sorts of valuable resources that we really want. But right now we are a bit weak, right? So I'm going to show you the best way early game. Here, let me get back in my ship and change my view back. There we go. So I'm going to show you early game the best way to get this stuff. So we're going to come down here and we're going to interact. Now, on a aggressive Sentinel planet, they will attack you on sight. On a high Sentinel activity or Sentinel alert planet, they will investigate you and attack you for harvesting resources. This planet, the Sentinels are minimal. That means I can harvest resources, right? And they're just going to investigate. As long as I don't harvest a bunch, they're just going to, see, investigate and then give me a warning ticket. And I can poke around with all these interactive items. And they're not going to bother me in the slightest. So I'm going to make a save there. I'm going to hit all these interactive items. Saw a couple of red barrels over here. We're definitely hitting them. There we go. Oh, nice. Antimatter. Now, if I do not shoot at these containers, nothing's going to happen. But the second I shoot at these containers, they're going to start shooting at me, and other Sentinel forces are just going to pop out of nowhere, and my little low shield ass is going to get dusted. I don't have a freighter, which normally I do, but we haven't achieved one yet. What I did do, however, was call in the anomaly, and you're about to see why. So I want to blow these things up, and I want to get the materials in them, which I can then sell for money. However, I don't want to get killed. And I definitely am not strong enough for a fight. So I'm going to get into my little ship. I want to make sure I've got my photon cannon loaded. I'm going to get a lock onto the anomaly. Alright. There's the anomaly. Let's find my little radio beacon. There it is. So here's the plan. We are going to fly down on top of them. We're going to do a straight dive bomb run. Once we get into range, we're going to start firing our photon cannon, aiming straight at the canisters. As the canisters are destroyed, we will collect the resources. This is going to wake up the Sentinel forces, who are then going to naturally come after me. In order to get away without a pitched battle, which I am not strong enough for, I'm going to hop myself into the anomaly. If I were close enough to the space station, I would use it. If I had a freighter to call in overhead, I would use it. In this case, it's the anomaly. So, let's go make the attack. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to, however, come out of the sun guns blazing on these motherfuckers. There they are. We're going to slow down. Once we get a good visual, we start shooting. And see, now they're mad. They are mad. We're going to turn. We're going to make a low pass. And you got to make it quick. Don't be diddling around. We're going to take one more shot. All right, there's all of our containers. We got them all. Now we're going to get out of here and head straight for that anomaly. You can see we've already got 3 wanted stars. Just leaving the planet took it down to 1. Now, if you don't have the anomaly or the space station or, you know, your freighter, there is the slight possibility that you can outrun them and it will say, you know, pulse drive ready, and then you can get the hell out of there. All right, we did good. We got away from them and we got some goodies. By the way, when I did the anomaly tour, and it's just as good we're in here, our last round, I skipped over this guy. So we're going to stop and talk to him. And right quick, I'm just eliminating any conversation. He doesn't really have anything helpful to tell us or give us. I'm going to pop in here quick and talk to Nada about Artemis. Nada saw a signal, traveler friend. Did you connect with Artemis entity? Yep, sure did. Artemis friend wishes to meet other travelers, but they have. It seems Artemis friend has forgotten Nada. Curious. It is good to help this entity, traveler friend, but Nada advises caution. Ask who Artemis is. Artemis is a traveler entity, one like you. Nada had made them safe. They were known to Nada. This entity may be Artemis entity, but a different iteration, another way for Artemis entity to be, or fraud. The universe does not like our little home. We do not acknowledge their rules, and they would punish us. And she gave me some nanites, and hey, look at that, we got 150 Quicksilver. Again, Quicksilver is this third form of currency, and there are only a few ways to get Quicksilver, which is working the main quest. Nada and Polo will occasionally give you some. You have to come here to the Nexus and do the quests that have the Quicksilver reward. Or you can find stellar ice as a galactic anomaly, and if you shoot at it, there is a small percentage chance that you will get Quicksilver from it. Okay? Quicksilver is brought over here to Quincy, and even though I have used most of my Quicksilver on my main save, there are a few items I haven't bought. Now, all of these items are available to me, and I will, in time, go ahead and pick all of these items up. If it says available, it's because I have spent the Quicksilver in another save, and they are available cross save. So anything you buy on one save, you can buy on another. Some of these, the decorations, the gestures, etc., they're reusable over and over and over on every save. The cosmetic items are reusable on every save. There are single-use items. The void eggs and the fireworks are single-use items. Here you can also collect any expedition rewards where you may have completed expeditions. And now I can go and claim a lot of this and actually be very well set. Have a couple of S-class ships and, you know, set my appearance customized, etc. That's not what we're about with this save. We're about teaching you how to get this stuff for yourself. So where to earn Quicksilver is an option, and it tells you there on the left-hand side. And then if you do Twitch and have played this game, you have the ability to pick up some things from Twitch. So back to our main story. We're going to pop back out of the anomaly here. We're going to jet over here to the space station. Now, I could avoid a lot of this grinding, and I know it seems tedious, and to me, I love grinding, and most of the people I talk to are grind heavy players. I understand some of you don't like it. You want to eliminate the grind, and there are ways to do that. I am out of pulse fuel, and I have nothing. And oh my, I'm out of gas. No, I'm not really. I still have my regular drive and my boost drive, neither of which will ever run out of gas, so you're never truly stuck. Come to asteroids, find an asteroid field. It's never that hard, and you're looking for the ones that contain tritium. Tritium. They're usually these smaller asteroids. Like I say, it's not hard to find an asteroid field. They're everywhere. You can't throw a rock for hitting an asteroid. But these smaller ones will have tritium. There we are. The larger ones will have gold and silver. And I saw one just a second ago. Where'd you go? Ah, there. The spiky ones are normally platinum, I believe. In this case, gold. What we're looking for are the smaller asteroids. Give us tritium. Hey, there's an asteroid field. Now when you find one of these fields, just kind of cruise into the middle of it and just go hog wild. You're basically making a fuel run. And any gold, silver, titanium,
Warning. Threat detected.
oh, the pirates are coming. Looks like we're in for a space battle after all. I'll try to talk you through it. Upper right-hand corner is your overheat mode. Make sure your weapons don't overheat, so feathering your weapons is important. Oh, that was easy. And you do have your left trigger when you're in your ship is a targeting system. Again, feather it. Don't stay locked in. We're just gonna keep mining. We need the gold and silver and such. We definitely need the tritium. see thermal load going in the red. There we go. Now, where's that yield space station? Let's fill up.
Technology recharge.
And we're going to head to the space station, folks. And we're going to reset our equipment, take a short break, and then we will be back with our next episode of the Squish Files. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank the Squish himself for backing the community and the channel. A big shout to the wet community. And thank you guys for watching. Short, simple. If you like what you see, press the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone has a beautiful, productive, and lovely day. Bye-bye.